Hey, this is Matt Hamill from Asteroid Base.
And I'm Adam Winkles, and we're working on a game called Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime, which is coming to Xbox One and Steam.
So we're going to show some new content in a second, but in case this is your first time seeing the game, a little bit on how it works is we're actually controlling the two little astronauts inside the pink round spaceship in the middle of the screen there. Like I'm working the shield there, and now I'm running over to the turrets because each player can only control one station at a time, and you need to work together and figure out who's doing what so that you can fly around. And I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay.
You have to fly around well, usually.
Yes. And the goal of the game is actually to search out the galaxy for some little captured space critters, like those bunnies at the bottom of the screen there. So I'm going to just shoot him out of his space jail, grab him there, and there we go. And that's so that the base gameplay of the game is flying around, fighting these bad guys that appear, and just working together with your partner, or in one-player mode with your pet space dog, to save the captured bunnies.
So we're going to jump ahead here and show off some brand new content. So basically the structure of the game is each world is based on a constellation. So here, Ursa Major, we have Cetus the sea monster, and the new thing we're going to show off is Orion the hunter. He's kind of in a wintry wonderland kind of setting. We're also going to show off a new ship, which is the Rollo.
What's special about the Rollo, Adam?
So the Rollo is a very interesting and complex ship. Basically how it works is when you take control of the engine, as you rotate the engine around, it actually rotates the entire ship around, as you can see here.
This is the only ship that's like that, and it's probably the most complex ship in the game. It can be really crazy, especially for Adam here, as he's trying to deal with what I'm doing at the same time. He's just trying to work the shield. But it does give you a little more control and some freedom if you can handle the craziness of it. So we're also being blown around by the winter snowstorm, which is one of the hazards in Orion. But we're just going to grab this power up here. And you can, when you find a presence, you open them up, and there's different kinds of gems in them, and you can put them anywhere you want. Like I just put that on the shield, so it's going to help Adam.
It makes it a lot easier for me to be able to block these things because the shield's a lot bigger.
And now we're just going to check the map and see where we can go. So there's a destination below us, so let's head there. Mm-hmm. You can track down to find out where bunnies and different animals are on your map.
So the maps are really important even for us because all the levels in the game are randomly generated, so you never know kind of where everything's going to be. So you kind of have to constantly be checking your map to know where you're going to go to keep progressing through the game.
Yeah, as you go through the game, each level's got like certain themes and certain hazards that you'll encounter that are always in that level, but the layouts and enemy placement is always different each time. So.
Alright, so we got some enemies here. We got to be careful. I'm going to keep shielding. Hopefully Matt goes and starts shooting them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of some of these guys.
And so notice.
And there's the jail in the top left. We're gonna bust these little birdie people out of their space jail.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it's a bomb, so we're gonna just take off and run away and take some damage, but that's okay because we're trying to get rid of this giant evil electrical explosion thing.
Keep trying to keep us from getting hit
so,
as it's running away.
Yeah, behind us there's some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're
stuck. A little stuck.
And the wind, of course. Perfect weather for
storm,
this.
if you will. Okay, we're not doing very well here. You'd think as developers we'd be better at our own game.
Yeah,
we're
taking some damage,
okay.
but we're okay. We're in the clear now. So that's pretty good. Okay.
So now we're just going to skip ahead to a bit further in the Orion constellation. Now we're in like a Dyson cave. It's like a cave surrounding this.
Dyson cave.
Yes, a Dyson cave. For the physicists out there, they'll know what I'm talking about. It's like a cave that's surrounding the sun here. So the
I'm on the turret, and I tried to shoot one of these like ice-covered enemies, but my regular bullets can't penetrate the ice armor, so I need to shoot into the sun, and you can see I'm generating these like solar flares that are melting the ice and killing the bad guys for us. Check the map. And you can see we're in orbit right now too. Like in this game you can orbit around suns and certain planets, so you can stay moving even when someone's not on the engine.
And so when you're shooting these solar flares, I mean they do a lot of damage to enemies, but you also have to be careful. If you're going in and you're not being accurate about the way you're shooting, you're just kind of going in guns blazing, you can easily make it so those flares just shoot up and hurt your ship instead of hurting the enemies.
Yeah.
So we're going to skip ahead to a little bit later in this level. We've rescued 4 out of the 5 space birds we need to rescue. We just need a couple more or one more, and we'll be able to unlock the exit to get to the next level.
Yeah, so I'm just going to park here, and if you can go free those little space birds from their jail. And now they're happy, they love us, there's lots of love flying around, and now they're going to use their sweet love powers to unlock this exit for us. The game's all about the power of like love and stuff.
It's true.
So you can see we've upgraded some weapons too, like Adam's got a sweet death ray thing by combining beam and power. I'm just going to fire out some fleet of like bouncing buzzsaws.
Typical space weaponry.
Yeah, it's all based on actual NASA equipment. So those like that super weapon is pretty useful for clearing out bad guys when you're in an enclosed space like that, because it can bounce off all the walls. The different power-ups are sometimes useful in different situations. We're trying to keep them so they're all sort of fun to use, but different things are more useful in some battles.
So yeah, we're just approaching the warp exit here to take us to the next level. So here we go.
We're good. So now we are approaching the boss level. All the bosses are based on the actual constellations that you've been flying through. So this is Orion, the hunter here. He's gonna turn into a giant mechanical, robotic, evil version of himself, which is again based on actual NASA research. And he's got ice armor around, so we're kind of in trouble, so I think we're going to leave it here. So thanks for watching. Lovers in Dangerous Spacetime. We're aiming for release later this year.
On Steam and Xbox One.
Yep. So stay tuned. Cheers, guys.
Thanks.